Today we're breaking down the Boondocks, Season 2, Episode 12, The Story of Catcher Freeman.
Boondocks is a Hall of Fame show, man. It's not a surprise to nobody. Like I said, we've all seen the show, but I thought this would be a great video to watch. And, it's just something to take a step back from the drama, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead and leave a like on the video. I'm trying to get this video to 100 likes.
This episode dives deep into the clash of historical perspectives, revealing the complexities of Black identity and the dangers of a one-sided story.
In a world of unspeakable brutality, freedom had a name, and that name was Freeman. Catcher Freeman. This is the true story of the man who risked everything for justice.
This nigga's a one-man army.
And love.
And he get the
savior, soldier, killer, hero, and he was your great
granddaddy. The story of Catcher Freeman.
Come on, Grand.
Okay, you can't tell me that Catcher Freeman is not who Django is based off of.
And Dad, I may not know nothing about history, but I ain't stupid. None of that story is true.
It is true. Catcher Freeman was a hero, and don't you ever forget it. Excuse me.
That nigga lying. How would you know? Granddad always making up some shit about history. How come everyone we related to is somebody famous? The first nigga to go to the moon, or the first nigga to pole vault. Man, he made up Catcher Freeman. Shoot, he probably made up this whole slavery thing. What nigga you know gonna work all day in a hot field for no paper? See, that's your problem. You be believing anything somebody tells you or put in a book. See, I keep my mental mind extra secure. Nothing gets in.
Where you going? Don't you want to hear the rest of the Catcher Freeman story?
No, I don't want to hear no more of your made-up stories.
I told you Catcher Freeman was real. That's your great-great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy.
What about when you told us your cousin integrated baseball?
He did.
At school, they said Jackie Robinson integrated baseball.
That's your fourth cousin on my uncle's side. Jackie Robinson Freeman, the Freeman side.
The episode opens with Granddad telling Riley and Huey the legendary story of Catcher Freeman, a brave enslaved man who led a heroic revolt against white slave owners. In Granddad's version, Catcher is a fearless warrior who risked everything for freedom, a clear example of the idealized black hero often portrayed in oral family history. Granddad's version speaks to a common phenomenon within black communities, romanticizing figures from the past to inspire pride and hope. However, this portrayal also subtly critiques how black history is sometimes exaggerated to cope with the trauma of slavery. In black culture, there has always been a desire to create mythic figures as a way to reclaim power. Figures.
No cap. When you think about sports, like Bo Jackson, Jackie Robinson, these people are literally like legends. And the way that people talk about, oh, who's another? Walter Payton. You hear so many like stories about these people. And it's like they were just regular men, you know what I'm saying? They were not invincible. They weren't superheroes. But another good example, and a lot of y'all can probably relate to this, is my dad. He used to have so many stories about my uncle this and his cousin that did that and this brother and that person. So yeah, I can definitely relate to what he's saying, and I'm sure a lot of black people can.
Figures like Nat Turner, Harriet Tubman, and Frederick Douglass have been uplifted as larger-than-life heroes, sometimes at the cost of overlooking their human flaws. Right. Granddad's story plays into that dynamic.
Now hush up and pay attention. Catcher Freeman was the greatest black man who ever lived. He was Malcolm X, Nat Turner, and Barack Obama all rolled into one. Okay, I'm going to start this beautiful story from the beginning.
Oh, man, from the beginning.
Shut up. It was the plantation of Confederate Colonel George Lynchwater, better known as Massa Colonel.
Probably made him up too.
Shut your ass. The slaves were out in the fields singing songs of freedom.
Guys, what are you doing? You know you're not allowed to sing that song. Stop, guys, I'm serious. Mass is on his way.
Tobias, didn't I tell you to tell these niggers to stop singing that damn song?
Stop singing? Oh no, Tobias told us Master Connor likes that song.
That's a lie.
Oh no, Master. We feel niggas is too dumb to lie. But you know Tobias is the light of shades, and he got that sharp sense of humor.
Oh no, Master Colonel.
You out here telling jokes, Tobias?
Master Colonel, please. I know you mad, but don't tell you
Oh, my
Uncle
God.
Tobias. If you beat him, it's like you beating all of us, but with considerably less effort on your part.
Oh, so the only nigga I gotta beat today is Tobias, huh?
We don't like to see that. That makes us work
Well,
hard.
shit foreign save matches. Maybe I'll get to bed early tonight.
Please, you hit him and make all of us scared, make us all just want to stay here. We won't do nothing if you keep hitting him, because it's an example of what not to do.
Well, since you
Oh, my
love these
God.
field niggas so much, you can stay out here and work with them for a few days. And if I hear that song again, I'm cutting both your balls off.
You guys are real fucking assholes, you know?
Yo, I miss this show so much, bro. This man was just trying to do his job, bro.
Come on, man. Look on the bright side. You get to hang out here in the field with the real niggas. Ain't you sick of the white man?
You know what I'm sick of? You two blaming the white man for everything. The white man this, the white man that. You'll never get anywhere with that attitude.
Man, fuck that white nigga. That's your master. I don't know that nigga.
All I'm saying is, you stop being a victim, you might be able to
He
better
from
your life on your own.
Chicago.
You ain't said nothing. I'ma do that. I better believe it. As soon as Catcher Freeman rides through here with his brigade and cuts that cracker's head clean off, I'm out of here. You ain't never seen no nigga be gone like I'ma be gone. Tell you something. You ain't seen no nigga ride out like me, and I'ma join the gang. I got a letter saying I could join Catcher Freeman brigade and ride out with that nigga.
Damn, you get mail, nigga?
Damn.
That's your plan? Catch a Freeman, huh? Why not just wait for Santa Claus to take you away on his sled?
Nigga, you don't believe in Catcher Freeman?
Of course I don't. I don't believe in the Easter Bunny either.
I'm telling you, man, Catcher Freeman is real. He go around from plantation to plantation, freeing all the slaves and shit. He like 14 feet tall, got
Yeah.
trapezius muscles and biceps. Shit crazy. He ain't just no normal nigga. He's super nigga. He like a black-ass Batman, if you will, and he can fly. Underwater.
He 14 feet tall,
Wait,
bro.
how they know who Batman is?
Stop interrupting!
That's ridiculous. I don't even know who Batman is.
And what's your plan, house nigga? I bet you don't even want to escape. All on Master Nut.
Oh, I'ma escape, all right. I'ma escape with this, okay? With my mind.
I've got this. It's a play, but for the screen.
What screen, nigga? We in the 1800s.
I thought of a new way to display moving pictures on a screen. Of course, it's all
This
abstract
nigga's
since
a-
I don't have any
this
actual
nigga's a
film or
genius.
cameras or anything. But I'm gonna show Master Curtis my screenplay, and when he reads it, he's gonna know this could be a huge production.
Nigga, you trying to get off the plantation by selling the script? Nigga, you ain't even supposed to know how to read. How you gonna sell a script, asshole? Plus, it's a writer's strike, nigga.
Yeah? Well, me and Thelma are gonna get married,
shit
have
too
kids, and live
funny.
in Master's house.
Thelma ain't thinking about your ass, nigga.
Thelma was your great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. Now, Tobias was mad in love with young Thelma. But Thelma didn't want his old Uncle Tom ass. Besides, she was about to meet Catcher for the first time. Young Thelma yearned for
She
her
want a
dream.
real nigga.
So one night, she decided to make a run for it. Oh, but that poor little sweet girl didn't get far.
We ain't going nowhere. We ain't gonna hurt you, but I might hurt you.
Yeah, look up in the tree. It's a bird. No, it's Catcher Freeman. Yippee! Come on.
Super nigga.
Watch it. Walk behind you, Catcher. Walk behind you. Yeah, there you go.
Man, hold up. This nigga jumping out of trees.
Catcher Freeman was a master swordsman.
How this nigga learn all that ninja stuff? They ain't
He
even
Django.
have karate.
Tell me this not Django, gang. Tell me they did not just steal Django whole vibe from Catcher Freeman.
Flicks back then.
Hush, boy. It was love at first sight. He was tall. He was handsome. His trapezius muscles rippled through his shirt.
Aight, Granddad, dang, you making me uncomfortable.
Catcher Freeman was a sexy man. And old Thelma was smitten. He.
Hi, I'm Thelma.
My name's Catcher. Catcher Freeman.
You're Catcher Freeman? The Catcher Freeman?
You've heard of me.
Of course I've heard of you. Who has not heard of Catcher Freeman?
Where are you escaping from?
Oh, Colonel Lynchwater's. I've been there for a while, and I kind of feel like I got everything I can get out of that organization. I can read and write, so hopefully that'll look good on my resume.
My brigade is nearby. We're ready to kill Colonel Lynchwater and free all your friends and kinfolk. But we'll need your help.
Great! That's a relief, because all my friends about to be talking bad about me, like Thelma and Chain since she been free. She forgot where she came from. She don't never come around, you know.
Ah, Catcher was smitten too.
He like her ass.
That night, Thelma told the other slaves about the plan to escape with Catcher.
Let me get this straight. So the plan is Catcher gonna come through here with his brigade, cut that cracker's head clean off, and then we gonna be free?
Sounds good.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Why did they invite this nigga? I never understood that.
Now, I know we've all had our problems with Massa, but this is murder.
Oh, man, shut your punk ass up.
The night before the revolt, Thelma snuck away to see Catcher one last time.
Here, take this. You'll know what to do with it when the time comes.
Why do you still wear shackles?
So I'll never forget those who are still in bondage. Even though you'll be free soon, you must continue to be a soldier until the war is won.
But old
Nigga
Tobias was
hating.
hating with his punk ass. Boy, wake up!
Is it over? So Tobias betrayed them because he was jealous?
Yes, but his betrayal could not stop Catcher.
Man, I already know what happened next. First they kick in the door, find the gun.
Ronnie,
Then of
stop it!
course Master gonna
You're
smack
going too fast! Let me build some suspense!
Here come Catcher rolling up on Master
Ronnie,
crib
this is
like
the cool
everything
part.
is sweet. Wait. Let me
Enjoy the
guess.
story.
It's a trap. Then Catcher gonna run straight in like a
Ronnie,
dozen
stop
dudes
it,
and
Ronnie.
not reload and probably should have been shot like 100 times by
Ronnie, come on now.
Then he gonna do all that fake ass ninja stuff
Stop
again.
it.
Man, we already know the nigga gonna win at the end. Just wrap it up.
All right.
It's over, Catcher. Drop it or she's dead. I'm getting out of here.
Kill him, Catcher. Do it!
Blocked the bullet with his handcuff.
You're messing up the ending. This is the best part. You'll never see this coming.
I love this show, man. He cut his head clean off. No fucking way. Again, this is Django. At the end, when Massa was killed, the Uncle Tom of Django tried to kill Django. I keep saying Django. That's crazy.
And they live happily ever after.
Boo! That movie sucked.
Shut up!
I want my money back. Man, that ending was hella cliche, Granddad.
That's exactly how it happened.
Prove it.
How am I going to prove it? Catcher Freeman lived 150 years ago.
Then enters Uncle Ruckus with his grotesquely distorted version of Catcher Freeman's story. According to Ruckus, Catcher was not a hero but a slave catcher who tracked down his own people to hand them back to their white masters. This version is designed to completely undermine the heroism of Catcher and frame him as a willing tool of white supremacy. This is his history, and internalized racism can destroy the legacy of black heroes. His account forces viewers to think about how history is often manipulated by those in power to maintain oppressive systems. What makes Ruckus's story even more chilling is how it aligns with the real-world examples of black individuals being manipulated to uphold white supremacy. During slavery, some enslaved individuals were appointed as overseers, tasked with punishing other slaves to maintain control. The psychological toll of such a role created internalized hatred, similar to Ruckus's perspective.
Did I hear somebody say something about Catcher Freeman? The Catcher Freeman?
See, even Ruckus know about Catcher Freeman.
Cause I know about Catcher Freeman. Greatest black man who ever lived.
Did he really run around the woods like a superhero killing white people?
Hell no, Catcher Freeman ain't never do no shit
Hell
like that.
no.
Must have been some kind of asshole told you that story, boy.
Hey!
Now sit your black asses back and let old Uncle Ruckus tell you the real story of Catcher Freeman. First of all, his name wasn't even Catcher Freeman. It was Catch-a Freeman. And he sure wasn't freeing niggas. He was catching them.
I told you was lying.
That's not true.
Sure it is. Sure it is.
Catcher
See, back
Freeman.
in slavery, when the war made sense, the white man had a problem. Niggas couldn't appreciate shit, so they kept running away. Now, in his strategic brilliance, Mr. Charlie decided who better to
Shit,
catch
buddy.
a nigga than a nigger. So they took a field slave named Catcher Freeman and turned him into the greatest slave hunter who ever lived.
This nigga a double
Catcher
agent.
Freeman retrieved over 700 pieces of human property to their respective owners during
No.
slavery.
Damn it, Ruckus, you're going to stop this right now.
Dang, Granddad, I'm trying to hear the story.
Look at that nigga.
Oh, look, you see that nigga flip from tree to tree like on some old Tarzan shit? Wait, bring that back. I gotta see that again.
I'll be happy to.
Oh, my
Nigga, go
God.
again.
This is crazy.
Nobody
the
really knows
fuck?
why Catcher was so good at tracking runaway niggas. Some believe he has supernatural power.
Give him a biscuit.
One legend said Catcher
Give
could
him a
actually talk to
biscuit.
the dog.
Bro, I'm weak.
whatever his secret. Didn't matter how fast they could run.
Man, this dude is off the chain.
Catcher would find them anywhere.
That nigga cold.
And I mean anywhere.
Look out, look out, look out. Oh, he came up out that water like Jason.
Nah, Catcher Freeman should have
See,
been
to
a
understand
safety.
the story of Catcher Freeman, you gotta know a
cornerback.
little something about slavery. Now, if you think niggas is worthless and lazy today, oh, Lord help me, you should have seen them back in slavery days. Good old Master Colonel and plantation owners like him provided darkies all over the South with good jobs, food, housing. I'm telling you, slavery was the best thing that ever could happen to Negro kind.
Okay, first of all, none of that is true. And don't trust them new niggas is not a spiritual.
Hush your mouth and learn your history, boy. Slaves sang that and many other joyful songs all day. They danced, did arts and crafts, crocheted, had water balloon fights, everything except for work.
Hey, y'all! Masters are coming! He's a-coming, y'all! Masters are coming! Here he comes!
Look, guys, you asked me to take you in as slaves, and this is how you repay me? All you do all day is sing and jump and eat. Shit, you just stop. All right, stop it. Stop it. Stop having so much fun.
Hey, Master, won't you do me a favor and master these nuts in your mouth, nigga?
Come on, y'all. Now, that's enough. I've had it. Y'all gonna get a timeout. Everybody is in timeout right now.
Man, you ever notice how white people sound when they get mad?
I've had it. Everyone's getting a timeout.
I've had it.
Hey, Master, Deanda sent a message for you.
I don't know anyone named Deanda. Deanda who?
Deanda my dick, nigga.
Now, I have put up with this for long enough. I'm not gonna put up with it anymore. Get to work now. Now, I'm sorry I had to speak at you so sternly, but you brought it on yourself. Slave masters have feelings too. I just don't understand. I try so hard with y'all.
Man, I says we murder that cracker.
I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
Maybe it wouldn't kill y'all to do a little bit of work.
What's wrong with you, nigga? We got this slavish shit hooked up just like we like it, and you wants to fuck it up with work. Now looks, before we kills Master, we gotta get this nigga Catcher Freeman. Even if we could escape, Catcher come get us.
But Catcher Freeman's stronger and faster than us, Percy. How's it gonna do that?
We'll use Thelma, that high yellow mulatto Jezebel hussy.
Hey, that's my great grandmother.
No need to get emotional, Robert. I'm just reciting the historical record. Anyway, the great hussy in question was Thelma, and she was once again showing her disrespect for her kindly master by running away.
Get your hands off me! I don't want to break!
That night, they devised their diabolical scheme to kill kind old Master.
Again, why do they keep bringing this nigga, bro?
You need to get on the Catcher! Come quick to the stable!
This nigga just sitting on watch like a dog.
Catcher don't see nothing.
Now, Catcher had never known the pleasures of the flesh before, and he was no match for the temptations of Thelma, who in the darkness of night looked even less African than she actually was.
Oh, yes, Catcher!
Catcher and Thelma rolled around in a hot, sweaty, naked embrace, making passionate jungle love.
Lies! All lies!
It probably stank in
Thelma
there.
was a hussy Jezebel temptress. Now let me finish this story. As Catcher lay passed out after expending his manly seed.
No! Don't trick Catcher.
The dark
It's
end
a good
of time,
plan.
Colonel Master's men fought bravely, but they were outnumbered and unprepared for
Why are these niggas on all fours? This shit so racist.
of the Negro assault.
Kills you, Master. Oh, you ain't getting out of here. About to pass you's head in.
Only one
That's so
doctor,
crazy.
Tobias, had the decency to try and stop this madness.
Wait a minute, y'all! How's we gonna survive without Master? We can't do this! It ain't right! It ain't right!
Thank you, Tobias. I want you to know you've always been like a son to me, except I would never, ever lay with your black jungle bunny mama.
Oh, Massa!
Kills them both!
And she the leader.
Having known no other woman, Catcher married Thelma and lived a miserable life as a free man in Boston. And that, colored folks, is the real story of Catcher Freeman.
Ruckus, I should kick in your damn jaw for telling them damn lies.
Come on, you high-yelling niggas always forgetting your place.
Get the fuck out of my house, you fat ass.
What makes this episode genius is that both stories are exaggerated and clearly biased. Granddad's story is a glorified myth of black heroism, while Ruckus's version is a clear distortion fueled by self-hatred. But Huey, the intellectual of the family, remains silent. His silence represents the void left by historical facts distorted by conflicting narratives. The episode cleverly explores the ongoing battle between the truth of black history and the narratives fed to the masses, whether it's glorified or tarnished. Another interesting element is the power dynamic in storytelling. Granddad, in an attempt to inspire pride, has essentially created a superhero version of Catcher Freeman. Ruckus, consumed by self-hatred, does the opposite by turning Freeman into a villain. This mirrors how historical figures such as Malcolm X or Martin Luther King Jr. have had their legacies distorted to fit certain social agendas.
Tell you what, if you was my house, nigga, I'd burn the house down around your black ass.
Excuse me, everyone. I think we can resolve this quickly. Catcher Tobias Lynchwater, better known as Catcher Freeman, was a house slave on Colonel Lynchwater's plantation. He was also Colonel Lynchwater's son, although the colonel never claimed him.
Wait, what? Massa's son? No, that can't be.
That's crazy.
He is believed to have written the first screenplay in secret, several years before the invention of the motion picture industry.
What website is that? MadeUpMonkeyShit.com?
Catcher fell in love with Thelma, but Thelma wasn't looking for love. She was looking for freedom.
Boy, I can't wait to tell the white man about how you lie.
Then, on one fateful day...
Where are you going? You smell like black jelly beans.
Oh, this is bullshit.
She knew the time for freedom had come.
Once we're in the weapons shed, we assault the house with everything we can get our hands on.
Okay, guys, look. I think you're all missing a really big opportunity here with my script. Now, I know most of you can't read, but I'd be happy to read it to you.
Catcher, in 1 week, we gonna kill Massa.
Well, at least let me show it to him before you kill him. I worked really hard on this.
You have
He was a
1
bitch.
week.
Oh, my. You know, I should hang you for being able to read and write, but this is one heck of a what'd you call it? A script?
Yes, sir, Master Colonel. You got it. It's a script. First one ever made. Right here.
Well, if you're selling, I am buying. Oh, you are gonna be a very rich man, son.
Untrue. Falsehoods and untruths.
Wait, Dad. There's something I should tell you about Thelma.
Having sold his script, Catcher promptly betrayed Thelma's rebellion. Oh, man, he sold the crew out for a script? Yo, that's a bitch-ass nigga.
Oh, my goodness. And when were they planning such treachery?
A week from now? 3 o'clock. No, you lying black bitch! That wasn't a week!
Forward! Come on!
Shoot him!
No, Massa! No!
Damn. Where'd she learn how to shoot?
That bitch can fight.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God! Oh, God! Wait! Stand still, bitch!
Wait. He meant to shoot Thelma, but shot Massa instead? Now that's an ending.
My ending was better.
That ain't good fight history.
But the script.
That's colored, man. You talking.
That moment, Catcher decided it.
Damn, so it was a mix of both of the stories. So really, Catcher Freeman was a hoe ass nigga, but he did write the first script. Shout out to the smart nigga. But when he was trying to kill the woman, he shot his dad, his master. But I bet she gonna go for him now.
It was best to just go with the winning team.
Yeah.
Die, Cracker! Die? Yeah!
Wow.
Take that, Massa! Huh? Yeah! You wanna beat up on the slave, huh? Well, take this to your ass, motherfucker! Ha!
Oh, Catcher.
That's how I do it, baby. That's how I do it.
So yeah, if anything, she the real Catcher Freeman, you feel me?
And so was born the legend of Catcher Freeman. Catcher and Thelma
That
married
shit's so
and moved to
funny.
Canada. The script was never produced. And they all lived, more or less, happily ever after.
Man, that's some old bullshit.
in all my life.
Hey,
the
hold
fuck
up,
up.
man. Where y'all going? I ain't had a chance to tell my story yet. My Catcher Freeman story better than all yours. Know what I'm saying? See, my Catcher Freeman wasn't no slave, though. Because he was like, fuck that shit. Kinds of bitches.
This episode is not just a comedic take on slavery, it's a profound critique on how black stories are manipulated depending on who is telling the story. Whether it's romanticized to inspire pride or demonized to fuel self-hatred, the truth is often lost. McGruder, the creator of the Boondocks, uses satire to show us how the truth can be manipulated and how the legacy of black heroes can shift based on the lens through which it is viewed. In American history, there are countless examples of black revolutionaries being recast as violent criminals or extremists. Figures like Fred Hampton, Assata Shakur, and the Black Panthers were demonized by mainstream media despite their work for liberation. Meanwhile, moderate figures like Martin Luther King Jr. were softened and repackaged to fit a more digestible, non-threatening narrative. The episode's brilliance lies in its ability to compress this complex socio-political reality into a 22-minute animated satire. One could argue that Catcher Freeman is a symbolic amalgamation of various black historical figures whose stories have been manipulated. Figures like Nat Turner, known for leading a violent slave rebellion, were painted as mindless savages by white historians despite their clear revolutionary motives. Similarly, the depiction of black traders is also historically rooted. During slavery, some enslaved individuals were forced to act as intermediaries between white masters and black slaves, betraying their own people in the process. This role, similar to Ruckus's description of Catcher Freeman, represents a profound psychological conflict. The show forces viewers to ask, how often has history been manipulated to fit an agenda, and how many stories have been buried or distorted beyond recognition? The story of Catcher Freeman is a brilliant examination of the power of narrative control in black history. It challenges viewers to ask, how many historical black figures have been erased, villainized, or glorified beyond recognition? And who benefits from these distortions? The episode also serves as a reminder to always question the narratives we consume, especially those regarding black history. As long as different agendas exist, the truth will always be subject to manipulation. If you enjoyed this break...
Yeah, that was a great video, man. Let me know what y'all thought down in the comments, dog. It was kind of a long one, but again, I enjoyed it. Boondocks is a goated show, man. Leave a like on the video, man. Peace out. Stop the video. If you would, just consider following me on Instagram and Spotify. I got a goal. I'm trying to get to 2,000 monthly listeners. And after that, I'm trying to get to 5,000 monthly listeners. Y'all have been great, man. I really appreciate y'all.